Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my 2S gossip channel. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Sister Wives fans have placed much of the blame for the family's breakdown squarely on Kody Brown and Robyn Brown's shoulders. But now, fans are getting a wild reminder Kody's original 3 wives actually pushed him toward Robyn. Yes, Meri, Janelle, and Christine once rolled out the red carpet for the woman they now blame for their family's unraveling. In their 2012 book, Becoming Sister Wives, the story of an unconventional marriage, the co-wives shared their first impressions of Robyn during the courting phase. Some of these thoughts are quite sappy. There was something special about this, Janelle recalled tearfully. She even described a burning in her bosom that told her Robyn was meant to join the family. Christine, she admitted her spiritual prompting to accept Robyn was even stronger than the one she had when joining the family. Herself. And Meri, she didn't just approve, she introduced Robyn to Kody. Meri got the ball rolling, Kody said. She asked me to think about Robyn as a potential 4th wife. But looking back, did they all regret handing Kody his midlife crisis on a platter? Back in the early Sister Wives seasons, Meri, Janelle, and Christine spoke glowingly about adding a 4th wife to the family. But that enthusiasm didn't last long. As the marriage between Kody and Robyn Brown progressed, things started to sour and fast. I blamed Robyn for my struggling relationship with Kody, Meri admitted in early episodes. And fans have watched this transformation unfold over the years. Once described as the peacemaker and the spiritual gift, Robyn is now seen as the wedge that drove the original sister wives away. Christine, who once felt affirmed about Robyn's place in the family, now openly accuses Kody of abandoning her and the rest of the family. Janelle, who once wept over the idea of Robyn joining, has made it clear she wants nothing to do with the toxic dynamic anymore. There's a few things that I will fight for, Meri now says. And this is one of them. The mood has shifted and so has the sisterhood. According to longtime fans, the minute Robyn came into the picture, the Brown family started to crack. The promise of a shared, plural marriage turned into an unequal, Robyn-centric household. Despite Kody Brown's years-long vow to treat all wives equally, it became obvious that Robyn was his favorite. And the other women, who once celebrated her entry, watched in silence as they were pushed further and further out. He didn't fall out of love with the others. He just fell harder for Robyn, one fan commented online. Ironically, they got what they asked for but not what they expected. Kody entered his teenage boy era, as fans called it, acting smitten and impulsive. Robyn became his top priority. And the family, which once functioned under a shared faith and purpose, fractured completely. As wild as it sounds now, all 3 of Kody's original wives once gave their blessing. And not just in passing, they were emotionally invested in seeing Robyn join the family. Here's what each wife had to say. Meri personally introduced Robyn to Kody. Later admitted to feeling blindsided by how fast he fell for her. Janelle was brought to tears by a spiritual affirmation that Robyn belonged. Christine claimed her prompting about Robyn was stronger than the one that brought her to Kody. Fans now wonder, were they hoping Robyn would fix something that was already broken? Meri wanted a confidant. Janelle sought peace. Christine might have hoped for balance. Instead, they added someone who would unintentionally tilt the scales forever. Sister wives, the sappy words are gone, so is the sisterhood. Today, you won't hear Meri, Janelle, or Christine say anything sentimental about Robyn. That chapter has closed, and so have their marriages. Meri now speaks openly about living her truth and not shrinking herself for others. Janelle has found independence in North Carolina and is focused on healing after Garrison's tragic passing. Christine has remarried and says she finally feels seen. As for Kody, he's still defending his love for Robyn and blaming everyone else for the fallout. I'm so tired of being guilted for loving Robyn, he yells in the latest tell-all. But Sister Wives fans aren't buying it. They've watched the tapes. They know the favoritism. And they haven't forgotten that this wasn't just Kody's idea. It may have started with a spiritual affirmation. But it ended with 3 women walking away for good. Sister Wives Season 20 hasn't gotten an official green light yet, but it's likely to be confirmed soon, and if it is, I think producers might benefit from giving Janelle Brown more screen time. And scaling back their coverage of the notorious villains, Kody and Robyn Brown. While I've often been energized by the drama that Kody and Robyn inevitably bring, so much has happened in the family, and maybe it's time to shift the focus to a brave woman who's been amazingly graceful, strong and honest since she lost her beloved son, Garrison Brown. With so much grit and heart, she's the ideal main star of a potential Sister Wives Season 20. Kody's also grieving. Both are dealing with a loss so great that it's hard to put it into words. Throughout this ordeal, Janelle's really opened up, honoring her child while trying to move on. Her ability to withstand something so painful without getting bitter has moved me to tears. Kody often seems angry, but Janelle picks her battles. She knows that healing requires a lot of energy. Janelle doesn't have a partner to help her, she has to recover on her own. The patriarch, who once showed off a Devid signet ring that matches Robyn's, is all about his great love for his fourth wife, who's now his one and only. I saw this coming years ago. Kody is way too in love with Robyn to multiply his love with other women. Yes, I don't doubt that he cares about his now exes in his own way, but it's just not the same. Now that he has it, he still doesn't seem happy, but maybe he's getting closer to real happiness. However, he's carrying around some very heavy emotional baggage, and he hasn't learned to detach. The problem is this: Kody's dealing with the fallout from 3 failed spiritual unions. Failed is a strong word, as it's quite possible that no one would go back and change anything that happened. If they wouldn't change it, is it failure? No, not really. It's life, with its twists and turns. It's experience. Wonderful children were born because of these unions. Those kids are precious. Any mother will tell you, and dads too, of course, that their children mean the world to them. More often than not, Kody and Robyn bring unpleasant tension to the series, perhaps not fully grateful for everything that they have. There's the fancy home, the bling, the nice car, they have the trappings of success, but something seems to be missing, as Kody often plays the victim. He's looking for people to blame, exes, even some of his older kids. He thinks they persecute him, but many of them felt sad when he lavished love on Robyn. They felt left out. When I hear that Robyn supposedly spent $70,000 on dolls, I feel like maybe something could be missing in her life. That's a lot of consumerism. We all have our passions, but most people don't go that far. Maybe shopping helps Robyn to fill up some empty spaces in her soul. Maybe Kody and Robyn's lavish lifestyle is actually a sign of trouble. Janelle, who doesn't have much and is open about that, is the polar opposite. She has called out Kody for her current money problems. But maybe she has her reasons. Overall, she's extremely sensible, a down-to-earth person who seems totally truthful. In my opinion, she's the most upfront person on the show. With Janelle, what a person sees is what they get. Now that Janelle has a business, Taeda Farms, maybe she'll make enough money to feel safe. That would make me so happy. Some people respond to authenticity, I definitely do, and others don't, but I think there's enough Sister Wives viewers like me to make a shift to featuring Janelle successful. Some of us want scenes with the ring of truth. We want to believe what we hear, and believe in the stars we watch. We want to root for them. We don't want trumped-up emotions, or drama for the sake of theater. We want to see real facets of human beings, their essence. With Kody and Robyn, it's sometimes hard to find that kind of core, simply because they don't appear to really treasure all the blessings life has given them. A marriage they want to last forever, a pretty house, lots of children to love, these things aren't minor. However, most of Kody and Robyn's screen time seems to be about dredging up or sustaining turmoil. That can get a bit grating. They've surely learned a lot from experience, but it doesn't always show. Janelle is a student of the natural world, observing the circle of life, and she feels so much. Above, she talks about what happened when an animal got into a chicken coop, wreaking havoc. The story is simple and terrible, and it's obviously pulling her back to the worst moments in her life. She's emotional, feeling for the birds that died. Janelle is emotionally whole. She is sometimes heartbroken, but at least she has a heart. The fact that she will share her emotions makes her the perfect and rightful queen of sister wives. Of all the women, she has suffered the most and grown the most as a human being. It was the Brush family's chicken coop that was raided. But Maddie and Caleb Brush recently welcomed a new daughter, who will bring light to Kody and Janelle's lives. At this point, Janelle's wisdom is off the charts. She has a deep understanding not just of nature, but of human beings. Janelle's embarked on a detox, prioritizing wellness in a way that's smart. Janelle is filtering out what doesn't make her happy, freeing up space to just be. Through meditation, journaling and more, she is creating a new landscape where she can find peace. This is the type of personal growth I want to see in a show's lead, especially after so many seasons. When Kody gripes and says his kids need to come to him if they want to heal the rifts, I feel like he hasn't learned everything. Sometimes, a person has to reach out. They have to be the person who tries and won't give up. Sister Wives Janelle Brown never, ever surrenders. Sister Wives star Robyn is now on her fitness journey. It seems like every Sister Wives cast member now wants to look fit and is caring for their health. A fan recently saw Kody, Robyn, and their kids in Flagstaff, Arizona, having dinner. The fans highlighted that Robyn looks much slimmer. The Brown family was spotted enjoying a meal at Fat Olives, an Italian restaurant featured in several Sister Wives episodes. Robyn and Kody's kids, Dayton, Aurora, Brianna, Solomon, and Ariella, were also with them at the restaurant. Just a while ago, Christine shared that she is on her fitness journey and has lost over 40 pounds. Her husband, Devid Woolley, also lost 25 pounds. Now, it's Robyn's turn. The latter also has a number of health issues, so in a way, it is good that she is prioritizing her health. Fans further added that the Brown family surely has a favorite weekend spot in town. Kody from Sister Wives is the flagbearer of Cringe, and his nickname for Robyn is Proof. Kody once used to call all his wives, Mom. As he had so many kids, it was normal for him. Now, as only Robyn is left, he lovingly calls Robyn, Mom. This is the sweet nickname he has given to his dearest wife. The nickname isn't sitting well with fans. They can't comprehend what is wrong with Kody. Some called it creepy, and others wondered if he was out of his mind, as he was really calling his wife's mom. Many also said that many dads call their wives moms in front of their kids. Sister Wives. Robyn Brown lost significant weight in recent photos. Kody and Robyn, with their kids, live in Flagstaff, Arizona. A Sister Wives fan recently spotted them having dinner at Fat Olives. They, along with their kids, regularly visit the place. Avisity clicked a few photos of the family and shared them on Reddit. The photos are now deleted, but the post is still lingering on the internet. Fans noticed that Robyn had lost a lot of weight. Kody sat at the head of the table, and Robyn at his right. Their kids were all seated around them at the table. The family was silently having their food. Kody wore his signature plaid flannel shirt with jeans and suede shoes for the day. Robyn, on the other hand, wore a black cardigan and matching pants. Fans highlighted that Robyn looks so much slimmer now. A fan wrote, Robyn lost a ton of weight. I guess now they all have. Another fan highlighted that Robyn was suffering from a thyroid issue and had it treated. This could be the main reason why she might have lost weight. Many even discussed whether Robyn used Ozempic or other drugs to lose weight. A netizen commented, I'm glad to see she's healthy for her kids' sake. Fans also asked if the family was shooting or just eating. The op clarified that the family was eating peacefully. There were no cameras around them. Surprisingly, they looked like a happy, normal family. Kody also gave a good tip to the waiter. The op also shared that Kody and Robyn held hands under the table. Sister Wives star Gabriel Brown was on the fans' minds after the death of Garrison Brown, as he was the first to discover his brother deceased in his home. Gabe and Garrison were not only very close brothers, but they were also friends. So, the viewers of the TLC show worried even more about Gabriel after this horrific event. But today, Janelle Brown shows fans part of her son's healing process in newly posted photos. Sister Wives. What Gabriel Brown witnessed was awful. Janelle Brown put a call out to her kids who still lived in Flagstaff the night before Gabriel found Garrison deceased. She worried about Garrison after he abruptly stopped texting with her. Her worries started after Garrison sent a strange message to the people who worked with the family. So fans assumed this was the Sister Wives production crew. The rest is a sad time in the Brown family history, as life changed forever that day for Janelle Brown and her family. The healing process looks different for everyone. For Gabriel Brown, he had his brother memorialized on his arm with a tattoo. As did some of the other Sister Wives kids. Gabriel went for his father the day Garrison died. Robyn together, he showered her with words of love. But some say he went too far by dismissing 3 decades of marriage to one wife as a farce. He said he never loved Meri Brown and that she manipulated him into marriage. This hurt her at the time. Sister Wives fans think Kody did this to reassure Robyn. Like a gift of love to her, this mirrored her clingy purity speech. Each professed they had one true love. But Meri Brown isn't letting this go. She swiped this away as false. She tells the world in her latest interview that Kody loved her despite saying otherwise. She's right. The day of his brother's death, Gabriel Brown called the police and stayed on the scene answering questions. Then, the police report said Gabe left to get his father and bring him back to Garrison Brown's house on the day of this tragedy. The police also reported Gabriel returned a while later without his father. So, while all the family members suffered greatly, it's what Gabe went through that especially pulled at the heartstrings of fans. Now, with Janelle sharing recent photos of Gabriel, fans saw part of his healing process. And they find it endearing. Sister Wives, a forever memory of Garrison. A Sister Wives fan noticed an arm with a tattoo in one photo. That person wrote, "Is that Gabe's arm with, to the stars tattoo?" What a lovely tribute to Garrison. Janelle Brown was out dining and making new memories with her son Gabe and daughter Savanah when she snapped the photo below. Janelle confirmed that it was Gabriel Brown's arm with a tattoo. For Garrison Brown, she also said many of the Sister Wives kids got some version of this, as it was Garrison's favorite movie while growing up. She then said it remained his favorite movie as an adult. Fans of this TLC series were happy to see this tribute to Garrison Brown. It is now inked forever, giving his siblings an everlasting memory of their brother. Sister Wives star Kody Brown suddenly starts to look like one of Robyn Brown's victims to fans, as this break between seasons offers clues on how things went down on the TLC series. Sister Wives. Robyn Brown describes handling Kody Brown. Janelle Brown said it loud and clear, she felt they were fine before Robyn Brown arrived on the scene. This statement came years after the youngest wife joined the family. Robyn described her shared husband as a man without a filter. Then she suggested she also knows how to handle him. ChristineBrown said Robyn had everyone believing she could get through to him when no one else could. For many fans, one of the most telling episodes about the control Robyn has over her husband came from the last Sister Wives season. She took control of Kody in front of the cameras rolling. Robyn overpowers Kody. During ChristineBrown's wedding special, Robyn and Kody appeared, much to the disdain of the Sister Wives fans. Viewers thought they had no place during Christine's special time. But during this event, when Kody started commenting, Robyn grabbed his face and kissed him to shut him up. Then she waved the camera away. Fans say seemed to know what her husband was about to say, and she didn't want him to blurt it out. The 3 original Sister Wives brides started losing their grip on Kody when she joined the family, as he spent more time with Robyn than with them. While Robyn first denied this, she later said that she needed that extra time to get to know the man who she shared a bed with. So, fans believe Kody fell for that excuse, and followed his youngest wife's lead. Sister Wives. Lion's share to youngest wife. The influence wife number 4 has over Kody became more apparent as the Sister Wives seasons rolled along. Fans say she baited Meri Brown not to give up on their shared hubby. Yet, she knew all along Kody was not interested. Robyn not only had control over Kody, but she also had, and some fans think she likely still has control over the finances. When all 4 wives were together with Kody, her name appeared on more property than the other wives. Janelle Brown handled the finances along with Kody for many years. So it shocked many Sister Wives fans to learn Robyn had so much control over their property holdings. So, Sister Wives fans suggest that Robyn made sure her future looked bright by somehow controlling Kody Brown. ChristineBrown said even she fell for the fourth wife's spiel and asked her for help with their shared husband. Robyn had the wives believe she should be there to mediate when they talked to Kody. So, the headlines today suggest that Robyn created a monster in Kody Brown, and by doing so, she made him a victim of her deeds, just like she did to the other wives. But can you put all the blame on Robyn Brown? After all, everyone has free will, including Kody Brown. And viewers say he expressed his free will through all 18 seasons of the TLC series. Sister Wives star Kody Brown has only Robyn Brown left, but he once had 4 wives who did nothing but praise him as a husband and father on the TLC series. So, if you are a veteran viewer of the reality show, you likely remember this. When Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Robyn Brown gazed at their shared husband, it was often with a look of admiration on their faces. But these women no longer gush over Kody. This goes for Robyn Brown too. The fans suggest that Robyn's once adoring stare at Kody Brown seems replaced today with facial grimaces over his behavior. Sister Wives. First order of the day, making Kody Brown happy. If any of Kody Brown's brides harbored major complaints about their shared husband, they never let it be known during the earlier seasons. They often did things together to show the man of the house, or man of 4 houses, how much they adored him. The Sister Wives patriarch is very proud of his surname. So it seemed the ladies he married found a way to honor the Brown family name in each of their homes. Whether it was wooden letters spelling out BROWN on a wall, or a plaque displaying the origin of the family name, they proudly displayed Brown in different ways. But there was one time when these Sister Wives ladies decided to honor Kody that turned out rather embarrassing. Paint the town brown for Kody. This embarrassing incident came while this Sister Wives family was still new to TV and out to display unity to the world. So, one of these scenes came from the event where the family took on wife number 4, Robyn Brown. Robyn picked out the design and color for the other wives' dresses. So, the other 3 ladies wore these ensembles as part of her wedding event. She had them line up like bridesmaids. Then, when the wedding ceremony finished, Robyn changed into the same color dress, to show unity in family photos. But it wasn't unity the fans spotted. Instead, the dresses her co-wives wore got the fans' attention. For their unflattering qualities, some Sister Wives fans thought it was one of the first atrocities Robyn Brown committed towards her co-wives. So, fans suggested that Robyn's co-wives' dresses made them look frumpy. But not Robyn's gown. She looked good for Kody, even in the shade of brown fans noted looked awful for attire. Sister Wives. Brown mess. In keeping with the theme of Brown, Kody's last name, the Sister Wives women wore these outfits. Remarks about how awful they looked saturated the comment sections in the online world. So, for many Sister Wives fans, this became known as the day his ladies dressed to honor the name Brown but failed in their mission. Robyn wore her wedding dress for the ceremony and then changed into a long dress, sporting the same color as their last name. The comments online suggested Robyn did something to make herself shine in Kody's eyes, compared to the other Sister Wives. The original 3 Sister Wives dresses were called frumpy and not flattering. Although fans pointed out that Kody's new wife's form-fitting dress with a print jacket wasn't like the other dresses. Because of the shade of brown, several comments suggested it was the same color as St. But it all fell back on Robyn for the fans. The viewers thought she did this purposely, so the other wives would not take attention away from her when this TLC episode rolled out. That said, it's easy to see that the problems with Robyn Brown and the other wives go way back in the TLC series. Since Janelle Brown became a grandmother, her whole perspective on life has seemed to change. Viewers watched her soften into a whole new person and it's been extremely refreshing. Now she is showing off her version of heaven. It involves a sweet treat and an adorable little girl. Janelle Brown takes control of her own life. From the moment Sister Wives began, Janelle was known as the business-minded one. She maintained that she preferred to work over being at home. The second wife and mother of 6 left the homemaking tasks to third wife, Christine. From around 6 in the morning to 7 at night, Janelle was at the office. Admittedly, she liked it that way and appreciated not having to cook dinner or worry about tasks such as that. However, she did like to be outside doing yard work and being busy. Furthermore, working as hard as Janelle did would be an asset since the family ultimately ended up with 18 children. When they relocated to Las Vegas, she gave up her all-day office job and obtained her real estate license. During their time in Vegas, her eldest daughter, Maddie, got married and welcomed her first child. Axel would become the first Brown grandchild, which turned Janelle into mush. She was so grateful to have the experience of being a grandma and to watch her daughter become a mother. By the time they relocated to Flagstaff, Maddie had a second baby and Janelle was now working for herself. She started a wellness company and got involved in an MLM. No longer was she responsible for so many mouths and was able to do what she wanted when she wanted. She was officially the strong woman viewers had always known she was, and they respected her for that. A sweet for a sweet. One person who has consistently kept Janelle Brown strong is her granddaughter Evie K. She was there when the toddler underwent a life-changing surgery right around her first birthday. Though Kody did not want any of his wives traveling, this was an instance where Janelle simply did not care. She often stood up to him and his protocols during the pandemic when it came to her children, making her all the more a fan favorite. When it comes to her grandchildren, you don't mess with Janelle. Recently, she got to spend time with them and Christine's family at Disney World. Janelle looks better than ever. Lil Evie is my favorite of the grandchildren. She is precious. This picture is darn cute. pic.twitter.com/G6GW67AO9X. Evelyn Peterson 1, April 5, 2022. In her latest Instagram post, Janelle is sweetly posing with Evie as the little one feeds her grandma donuts. She notes how Evie is so sweet and makes it a point to always share with her. Janelle's followers could not get enough of the sweet moment. Nothing better than grandchildren, one commented. Another added, being a grandma is my favorite thing. Her followers also could not get over how great Janelle looked, with one even likening her to Marilyn Monroe. It is great to see both of them thriving together. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.